soccer, the Labor Day Showcase from Riverview. The final game of the Labor Day Showcase here for today is the Hiland Lady Hawks with a record of 2-1-1, taking on the Wooster Lady Generals with a record of 3-3. Stay tuned for the pregame show on WKLM.
This is Raleigh Mast. I'm a fleet mechanic with Yoder Lumber Logistics. We are a truckload carrier and broker servicing customers east of the Rocky Mountains. We have a fleet of late model equipment specializing in flatbed and Conestoga freight. At Yoder Lumber Logistics, we take pride in offering our customers fast and friendly service at competitive rates for all their inbound and outbound needs. Give us a call today at 330-893-3131.
Are you having ongoing issues with your flat or low slope roof? MEB Systems of Sugar Creek specializes in flat or low slope roofs and has been serving the community and beyond since 1977. Whether it's tracking down or resolving a persistent leak, you are in need of a complete roof replacement, or you have a new build, MEB Systems will strive to find the best solution for you. They believe if a job is worth doing, it's worth doing right. Call MEB Systems Incorporated today at 330-852-4333 and visit them online at mebsystems.com. MEB Systems wishes all Holmes County athletes a safe and healthy season.
Many things can cause damage to your vehicle. A deer, another car, or that parking lot pole that came out of nowhere. Regardless, your ride needs to be repaired. And Finish Line Auto Body is the place to go. Finish Line will help pay your insurance deductible. That's right, Finish Line will pay up to $500. You could get your vehicle repaired while paying $0 out of pocket. Call or visit the Finish Line Auto Body Customer Care Center for details. Located on State Route 83, across from Pomerane Hospital in Millersburg.
Now that we're heading into the fall season, those tanning days have come to an end, right? Not if you go to the Beach Club Tanning Salon. At both their Millersburg and Berlin locations, they are continuing their monthly special where you can buy 1 month of unlimited tanning and share it with a friend, and buy 5 tanning passes and get 2 free. Don't forget that they have 2 great locations now on Glen Drive in Millersburg and on West Main Street in Berlin. Take advantage of the fall specials at the Beach Club Tanning Salon in Millersburg and Berlin.
East Homes Veterinary Clinic in Berlin and Millersburg also owns Pampered Paws in Millersburg and the Red Rough Inn in Berlin. East Homes Veterinary Clinic is there for all your pet needs. Whether it is for veterinary services, grooming, or boarding, there is only one place to call. That's East Homes Veterinary Clinic with locations in Berlin at 893-2057, Millersburg at 674-5591, Pampered Paws 674-7297, or the Red Rough Inn at 893-2057. Stop in today.
You can never go down the wrong trail when you go to Millersburg Tire Service. They have the best brands, along with the most experienced tire experts in the area. When it comes to tires and homes in surrounding counties, pick the right trail and drive the Millersburg Tire Service. They've been getting the job done right for 68 years. That's Millersburg Tire Service, located off State Route 39, east of Millersburg. Call 674-1085.
If you're ready to upgrade the outside look of your home, then look no further than Diamond Coat Building Products at MRV Siding Supply. Diamond Coat Siding is built to last, and it comes with a 30-year no-fade warranty and 30 colors to choose from. Stop by on County Road 623 in Millersburg or call 800-524-7436.
Get your siding supplies from the siding guys. MRV Siding Supply.
Get financial solutions when you need it from Dave Stayball Financial Services. After winning 6 state championships as a head basketball coach, Dave Stayball knows that planning, preparation, and hard work can lead to success. And the same can be applied to your financial future. Whether you are a young adult, individual, family, or a business, Dave Stayball Financial Services will establish financial goals and income protection. Contact Dave Stayball Financial Services at 893-1900, located at 4585 State Route 39, Millersburg. Securities offered through ON Equity Sales Company, member FINRA SIPC.
At Village Motors, we take great pride in our product, and we have 2 new models in stock that we're very excited about. Hi, this is Deke Miller, and the full-size Ford Bronco has finally arrived. It is built Ford tough, and it just screams Bronco when you look at it. The Jeep Wrangler will now have a great competitor for years to come. It is the real deal, and you need to see it and drive it for yourself. Also, the Grand Cherokee Extended Length L model has arrived. The first third-seat option for the Grand Cherokee, it combines luxury and off-road capability with the ability to carry 7 passengers. Stop out soon to see the Bronco and the Grand Cherokee L at Village Motors in Millersburg.
Alongside Hiland Lady Hawks and soccer coach Connor Lee, a record of 2-1-1 of the season after that season opening loss to Chippewa, wins over Waynedale, and of course John Glenn. Of course, that 1-1 tie with Mansfield Christian your last game, Connor. Just talk about so far your start for your team and your observations so far.
Yeah, happy with the start. Chippewa obviously starting the season off with that loss. It's frustrating to start with a loss, but good lessons learned in that game against a really good team. But yeah, happy to get a couple wins in the column, and then tough one against Mansfield Christian, but a good result nonetheless.
A couple of wins, of course, against a good competition, as you mentioned, with Mansfield Christian also. But outscoring your opponents 9-5 so far. When things have gone well offensively, what has this team been doing so far?
Yeah, when we take our time, we play with composure and work the ball up the field and find feet and find space in behind. That's when we do well. It's when we're in a rush and maybe panicking a little bit that we start to lose the ball and find ourselves in bad situations.
And really, Connor, defensively, besides that first game where you allowed 3 goals in that loss, so no more than 1 goal allowed your next 3 games after that. What's been working well for you on the defensive end?
Yeah, got to be happy with that. Obviously, we want to shut out, but if we're only going to allow 1 goal a game, we can work with that. We're staying in shape, communicating well, doing our job defensively. We've had a lot of success that way.
All right, now as far as today is concerned, the Labor Day Showcase, 3rd year you've done this. What's the biggest reasons why you like to be a part of this? I know it's good competition, right?
Yeah, great competition. Dave and Riverview treat us really well, and as long as they keep inviting us, we'll keep coming back. But it's a great event to be a part of, and we're happy to do it each year.
Obviously, to take on Wooster. Of course, I don't think meeting the previous schools here in the past here from the girls' side of things anyway, they're going to be good from a bigger school, Division I school. Other than that, do you know much about Wooster?
Yeah, no, I've had a chance to see them. They're a great team and a great Division I program, so being able to come down here and play that level is huge for us. It's a great test, and we'll see what comes from it.
You mentioned great test. I guess based on everything you just talked about, what is the biggest things do you think you have to do to hang with a team like here and have a chance to win today?
Yeah, just kind of like I talked about earlier, maintaining composure, keeping the possession when we have the ball, keeping our shape on defense. Those things we really try to work on and focus on. If we can do that today, I think we'll do well, but we'll see.
Connor, thanks for your time. Good luck today.
Thanks, Matt.
That's the voice of the Hiland Lady Hawks and soccer coach, Connor Lee.
Wouldn't it make sense to be ready for whatever Mother Nature may throw your way? Bad storms can cause power outages, unpredictable weather with high winds. MRE Services has you covered with standby generators that come on when the power goes off. Imagine never having to look in the dark for your candles and flashlights again. Give MRE Services a call to find out just how affordable owning a generator can be by calling 330-897-4869.
MRE, heating, cooling, and electrical.
When it comes to service of your farm equipment, your one-stop shop should be at Buckeye Farm and Garden. In their full-service garage, they can work on any construction tractor, farm equipment, or fleet service. And check out their shop for their selection of construction and farm equipment to rental equipment. Buckeye Farm and Garden will try to get you what you need to get the job done. Whether it's farm equipment, parts, or service, stop by Buckeye Farm and Garden, located off State Route 39 between Millersburg and Berlin. Check them out at BuckeyeFarmandGarden.com or call 674-0456. Buckeye Farm and Garden, your farm equipment connection.
This is Eric Gerber, commercial lender from the Commercial and Savings Bank. With CSB, you gain access to a team of local experts who will support your business no matter the size. We provide a variety of commercial loan products to help you get started and grow with you as your business expands. In addition, our cash management products and services help improve the efficiency and security of your business banking. We are ready to help you achieve your goals. Call or text us at 800-654-9015 or visit csb1.com to connect with a lender. The Commercial and Savings Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
With unpredictable power outages affecting homeowners more frequently than ever, Generac's best-selling home standby generators are designed to protect your home and family from extended power failures. This is Kerry Taylor inviting you to partner with Millersburg Electric and Generac for a free in-home assessment to identify the right generator for your backup power and financial needs. Power you control with peace of mind from Millersburg Electric, Ohio's premier Generac generator dealer. Call today or visit millersburgelectric.com.
If you're looking for a fresh approach to pet nutrition, then it's time to go with Exclusive at TMK Farm Service. Every Exclusive formula is created with purposeful nutrition in mind and high-quality ingredients that are good for pets. How's Exclusive different, you ask? Well, from exploring new and innovative ways to enrich the lives of pets, thorough research, quality assured and balanced nutrition, you can see why it's the perfect meal for your pet. Get Exclusive at TMK Farm Service with 3 locations to serve you: Berlin, Sugar Creek, and New Bedford.
This is Jim Smucker, president of Kime in downtown Charm, Ohio. When you're getting ready for guests to arrive, a natural thing you might do is clean the house. At Kime, we carry the Serena vacuum cleaner. It uses water to catch dust and dirt, which keeps dust from spreading. This is extra helpful if you have allergies. Serena also makes an espresso machine for after your guests arrive. When you think Kime, think lumber plus so much more, including everything you need to build a house and fill it with memories. Visit us at KimeHome.com or stop by today. Share memories this season with Serena. Get yours at Kime, built on trust since 1911.
Come to the Kaufman Realty and Auctions live auction with online bidding on Wednesday, September 8th at 5 p.m. There will be over 125 guns, shotguns, rifles, and handguns, along with ammo and several scopes at the Mount Hope Auction Grounds inside the Dean Beachy Event Center on State Route 241 in Mount Hope. The auction begins at 5 p.m. with online bidding at 5:30. For more information, contact Cliff Sprang at 330-464-5155. That's the Kaufman Realty and Auction live auction with online bidding on September 8th at 5 p.m.
Stop in all this week for these great deals at Roadie's IJ Marketplace. Hi, this is Scott Roadie, and we have beef loin boneless New York strip steak, $9.99 a pound, Gerber's boneless skinless thighs, $2.99 a pound, and seedless watermelon for $3.99 each. We also have pork spare ribs, $2.49 a pound, Johnsonville brats and Italian sausage, 2 for $7, Nathan's all beef franks, $3.49, and whole pork shoulder, $1.99 a pound. Don't forget to call 674-7075 for meat, cheese, and party platters at Roadie's IGA.
Starting the seating for the Hiland Lady Hawks they will be the junior goalkeeper in Itzel Guzman. Also starting for Hiland will be junior defender Kylie Lapp, senior defender Alex Weaver, also sophomore forward Lydia Mast, junior forward Kate Kaufman, junior midfielder Lydia Weaver, senior forward Paige Gertz, and also sophomore defender Rihanna Lease, junior defender Bryn Coyle, senior forward Keith Boddicker, and sophomore defender Mallory Stutzman. Hiland has a record of 2-1-1. They're coached by Connor Lee. And for the Wooster Lady Generals, starting for them will be sophomore goalkeeper, that is Grace Costoris. Also starting for them will be the freshman defender and forward Nadia Leary. Also starting will be junior midfielder, that's Araya Robinson, and also the sophomore midfielder Maddie Dunlap, and junior midfielder Sophia Mara. Also starting from Worcester is going to be freshman forward Gabriela Signorio, and also starting for them will be senior corner, and that's going to be Ali Gatchel, junior forward Christine Franson, and senior corner, and that is Heather Wolf. Also starting for them will be senior midfielder Olivia Fox, and for Worcester, freshman midfielder Lainey Eslich. Worcester comes in with the record of 3-3 on the season, coached by Charles Cerniglia. Stay tuned, we'll have the opening kick after this on WKLM and Classic Communications.
At Village Motors, we take great pride in our product, and we have 2 new models in stock that we're very excited about. Hi, this is Deke Miller, and the full-size Ford Bronco has finally arrived. It is built Ford tough, and it just screams Bronco when you look at it. The Jeep Wrangler will now have a great competitor for years to come. It is the real deal, and you need to see it and drive it for yourself. Also, the Grand Cherokee Extended Length L model has arrived. The first third-seat option for the Grand Cherokee, it combines luxury and off-road capability with the ability to carry 7 passengers. Stop out soon to see the Bronco and the Grand Cherokee L at Village Motors in Millersburg.
With tightening budgets and resources, schools face a daunting task these days, providing young people with all they need to equip them for the years ahead. Denko Marketing in Millersburg urges you to support our students and youth in whatever way you can. Whether it's the giving of your time and experience or donating items for use by educators, groups, or clubs, everyone can make a difference. Denko Marketing of Millersburg hopes you're giving back to the young people of today. Denko Marketing of Millersburg, where the business at hand is the business of home. Beachy's Auto Care and Truck Center continues to offer the convenience of 2 great locations on US 62 in Winesburg and on County Road 201 in Berlin. The Weinsberg shop will take care of heavy-duty truck and fleet customers from 7 a.m. to midnight, while the Berlin facility will repair auto and light trucks from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Contact them in Weinsberg at 359-5421 or in Berlin at 674-6970. That's Beachy's Auto Care and Truck Center in Weinsberg and Berlin.
Today's first kick being brought to you by Finish Line Auto Body of Millersburg. Call Brooks at 674-1483. That's 330-674-1483. And find out how you can have up to $500 of your deductible paid. Don't let the insurance companies tell you where to fix your car, your body shop. Finish Line Auto Body on the north end of Millersburg. McRoy alongside with you on FM 95.3 and WKLM-FM.com. And of course, we have this game via video live stream as well today on Facebook and YouTube. That's courtesy of Claxon Communications providing the YouTube feed. So again, you can check out our video today on Facebook and YouTube if you want to do that as well as listen to us on FM 95.3 and WKLM-FM.com. Hiland with their black jerseys, black shorts, white numerals, and black socks. Worcester with their white jerseys and also blue numerals and blue shorts and white socks as well. There's the whistle. We're underway. Girls soccer action for the Labor Day Showcase from Riverview. And it'll be Worcester going right to left in the first half offensively. The pass goes to the near side. It'll be chased down for Worcester on the near end by Sophia Mera. That ball goes across the touch off of Wooster. Hiland has the throw, going left to right in the first half. Throw in by Rihanna Lease. Lobs it high in the right. Ball and ricochets off across the touch. That'll be off of Wooster and Maddie Dunlap. Hiland has the throw midway into their offensive end. The ball's thrown in. Ricochets back across the touchline. Again off of Wooster. Now a little further down for Hiland. About 5 yards away from that near side corner on the Hiland offensive end. Ball lobbed in by Lydia Weaver. Inside the penalty area, deflected back near the goal line, goes across the goal line off the foot of Worcester's Heather Wolf. Hiland will have a corner kick now for that near side. So first corner kick of the contest via Hiland from that near side of the field. And they'll line this kick up. With this kick is going to be Alex Weaver for Hiland. Lobs it high in the air in front of the net. Takes the bounce and trying to chase in there for the Lady Hawks. Trying to get a connection. Can't do it and finally goes across the goal line. So nice opportunity for Hiland. Can't quite connect to get that shot off the goal. And instead it'll be a goal kick for Worcester. Their first of this first half of action. Just underway a little over a minute in. Girls soccer action. The Labor Day Showcase from Riverview. Third straight year Hiland has played in this Labor Day Showcase. Ball sent away on the kick. Bounces inside the midfield circle, a header. And now chased down for Worcester at midfield by Olivia Fox. She has it knocked away, falls down, and they're saying she's going to be tripped up by Olivia Mass. So it'll be a direct kick for Worcester, their first of this first half of action. Ball placed about 20 yards shy of that midfield line on the Worcester defensive end. And for Worcester, their goalkeeper trotting over there, Grace Kostoris. The sophomore lines it across the midfield line. Header goes off of Lydia Weaver. Ricochets back near midfield. Hiland tries to control it near the midfield circle. With that ball that time was Rihanna Lease. She was pushed from behind. Direct kick now for Hiland. Just shy of that midfield line, just to the right of that midfield circle. No score so far. 38 minutes to play first half. And ball sent away in the kick. Low lining kick by Mallory Stutzman bounces to the middle of the field, cut off. Now chased down off the foot of Hiland's Kate Kaufman to the far side. Giving chase after the ball is Kylie Lapp. She'll work it down that far sideline for Hiland offensively. Lapp working against Gabriella Signorino and finally lost it across that touchline, so it's going to be a result in a throw-in for the Lady Generals. They'll have this about midway into their defensive end on that far side of the field. Ball thrown in, goes over to Christine Franson. Works it on that far side as Worcester gets that centering pass off. It'll be intercepted by Lydia Weaver for Hiland. Her pass in traffic deflected off the foot of Olivia Fox. Chased down now by the Lady Hawks on the far end off the foot of Alex Weaver. Works it to the far side. Weaver will give it and go. She'll corral it. Works against the defender Nadia Leary. Now works it to that far side corner for Hiland. Leary will knock it away. That rolls across that goal line, I do believe, toward that far side flag. So that'll be another corner kick for Hiland from the far side. Trotting over there for the Lady Hawks will be senior forward Paige Gertz. So second corner kick already for Hiland. Nice opportunity, the first one, but just couldn't quite connect in front of the net. Gertz will see what she can do from that far side. No score so far. Gertz lines it up, hand up in the air. There's the kick. Lobs it in the air near the top of the box. Back on that right wing, knocked down by Mallory Stutzman. Her kick now corralled by Kate Kaufman. She'll back it up, gets a pass back up behind her, and corralled again by Lydia Weaver. Rolls her pass to the near side off the foot of Brianna Lease, but she'll head it across the touchline. Wooster's going to have this throw. About 10 yards shy of that midfield line on the near side of the field. For the Lady Generals, the throw in will be Maddie Dunlap. She'll lob a short pass, goes off of Sophia Mara. Mara gets her pass off, chased down now by Olivia Fox. Fox centering pass intercepted by Kate Boddicker. Rolls it inside that box. Hiland offensively now to Paige Gertz. Gertz with that shot near the net, going to be across and goes ricochets across that goal line. Nice opportunity again for the Lady Hawks. Couldn't quite connect on that good shot opportunity. Nice cross that time by Paige Gertz. And Gertz trying to get it to a cutting Kate Kaufman, who couldn't quite get a good shot on the net. So instead, it'll be a goal kick for Wooster, their second. Again, their goalkeeper. It'll be Grace Kostoris, the sophomore, will line the kick up. And she'll send it away. Lobs it high in the air near that midfield circle. Takes a bounce. Now lobbed across the midfield line. There to meet it defensively for Hiland is Bryn Coyle. Rolls her past midfield. Chased down by Livia Weaver. Weaver keeps it in play. Centering pass going to be knocked down by Boddicker. Intercepted, however, by Maddie Dunlap for Wooster. Rolls her pass near side, goes to Sophia Mara. Intercepted by Weaver. Weaver's pass goes to Boddicker. Back to Weaver. Will give and go on the right wing. Her cross inside the box. Trying to get it to Gertz. Cut off again, however, by their defender. And Gabriella Signorino, who knocks it across the goal line just to right of that net. And it's going to result in another corner kick for Hiland. Now their third corner kick of this first half. So play primarily on the Hiland offensive end so far in this first half. And it'll be Alex Weaver, the senior defender, to do the corner kicking from this near side. So far it's been Weaver corner kicking from the near side, Paige Gertz from the far side of the field. There's the low grounding kick. Rolls down that line, kind of tightrope, so finally knocked across the touchline by Kate Boddicker. Just never a good opportunity there as that ball stayed on the ground. And it will be a goal kick for Wooster, their third. So goalkeeper Grace Kostoris, she's been doing the goal kicking so far for Wooster. She'll do it again. No score, 34 minutes to play. We're in the first half. Girls soccer action from the Labor Day Showcase. We are video live streaming this game, courtesy of Claxton Communications on our Facebook page and also on YouTube. You can catch that on video there, as well as airing it on FM 95.3 and WKLM-FM.com. Wooster has it across midfield, and the crew today is Andrew Dunlap on the camera, also Emma Merriman on the camera, also Lydia Brady and Casey Claxton as well from Claxton Communications. And ball to the far side. Wooster trying to control it. There's the kick at midfield. Goes to Nadia Leary. Leary lobs it. Intercepted, however, by the Lady Hawks on that far end of the field, this time by Kylie Lapp. Rolls her pass short of that midfield circle. And it'll be off the foot of Kate Coppin. Works her pass over to Olivia Weaver. Back to Coppin. Knocked away, however, by Wooster near side by Araya Robinson. She's down defensively by Hiland off the foot of Mallory Stutzman. Over to Kate Boddicker. Ricochets across the touch. That'll be off of Wooster and Maddie Dunlap. Hiland's going to have this throw right at midfield near side. Ball lobbed in by Weaver. That's going to be a header. Goes off of Olivia Fox for Wooster. And sent away on the kick by Mara. But I believe going to be a push called on that kick on the Hiland. It'll be a direct kick for Wooster. Their second direct kick of the first half. New score under 33 minutes to play in the first half of action. Girls soccer from Riverview. Goalkeeper Grace Kostoris will do the direct kicking. It's about 20 yards shy now that midfield line was where they placed it. Low line and kick across the midfield line. Deflected away. There's going to be a header by Gatchell. Chased down by Wooster near side by Christine Franson offensively high on the left. Franson toward that near side corner. Working against defender Mallory Stutzman. Franson controls it along that goal line area. Works it high on the left. Gets her pass off over to the near side. And finally deflected across that touchline. It'll be a throw in for Hiland. And Lydia Weaver started the throw in, and instead officials going to say it's going to be a throw in for Wooster. Emily James to throw it in. Gets her pass off. Now intercepted by Hiland. There's the kick after the interception by Kate Coppin. Goes midfield to Gertz. Now corralled by Alex Weaver for the Lady Hawks. On the far side of the field at midfield, now Kylie Lapp. Back to Alex Weaver. Weaver works at far side. Knocks her kick across the touch. And it's going to be a throw in for Wooster. As we get under that 32-minute mark, Hiland came in at 2-1-1. Wooster with that record of 3-3 on the season. Always expect to play tough competition. That's the point of why you play against in the showcase like this. And Dave Kreitler always does a great job leading really some great girls soccer teams this year in, year out at this Labor Day Showcase of Riverview. Ball thrown in here by Wooster down the far side, and corralled now by Emily Weaver. Her kick deflected away. High up in there, takes a bounce, and Chase stays in play. Chase back down again by Alex Weaver. Weaver works it toward that far side corner. Tries to keep it in play along that goal line. Little cross, but it went across the goal line before she got that kick off. And it'll be a goal kick the other direction for Wooster. This will be their fourth goal kick of this first half. And again, Grace Castoris, the sophomore goalkeeper, will do the kicking. She'll lob it high in the air, back near midfield, and bounces inside that circle. And going to be a handball called against the Lady Hawks. Indirect kick for Wooster will be their first. Place that ball just shy and just to the right of that midfield circle. Now to do the kicking is going to be Olivia Fox, the senior midfielder. Will line this kick up. Fox hand in the air. Now she's ready. There's the kick. Lobs it to the far side of the field. Knocked down by Kylie Lapp. She'll chase after the ball. Lapp now near the midfield line for Hiland. Now the Gertz inside the midfield circle. Knocked away, however, by Olivia Fox to the far side. She's down by Gertz. Tries to keep it in play. And can't quite do it. Rolls across that touchline. Wooster is going to have this throw about 5 yards into their offensive end on that far side of the field. Ball lobbed in and going to be knocked down by Alex Weaver. Weaver's kick. Knocked up in the air by Wooster to the center portion of the field. There's a header by Olivia Weaver. Header again. And now intercepted by on the near end of the field by Christine Franson. Her pass going to be intercepted, however, by Hiland. Right back. Getting that ball is Rihanna Lease. She'll work it across the midfield line for Hiland. On the near sideline. Keeps it in play momentarily. She'll roll her pass near that goal line area. Chased down defensively by Heather Wolf. Wolf for Wooster working against Kate Boddicker trying to take it back. Wolf's pass goes near side, rolls across the touch. Hiland's going to have this throw. About 10 yards away from that nearer side corner on the Hiland offensive end. Under 29 minutes to go, first half, no score so far. And to throw it in for Hiland going to be Lydia Weaver, the junior midfielder. And looking, throws it on a short pass. And being double-teed this time is Kate Coppin to that near side corner. Finally knocked across that goal line area, but it'll be off of Coppin, they're going to say. So that'll be a goal kick for Wooster again, their fifth goal kick of this first half. So play again has been primarily on the Hiland offensive end, but the Hawks, Lady Hawks have had a couple of opportunities here to score, but no good shots on goal so far in this first half to show for it. And a scoreless game so far with 28.5 to play in the first half. Ball sent away by Castoris. Lost it back near midfield. Intercepted by Lydia Weaver. Weaver works it around the midfielder and Olivia Fox. Fox knocks it away. And she steals it. Gets her pass off the near side to Sophia Mera. Mera's pass now over to Gabriella Signorino. Her pass in the offensive end to be knocked down by the Lady Hawks defensively. Getting the foot on that ball, Mallory Stutzman. Gets her pass off near side. Ricochets to the near sideline. Chased after by Sophia Mera for Wooster. Her pass near midfield goes over to Olivia Fox. Fox has it cut off, however, by Olivia Weaver. Weaver batting with Mera. Mera steals it away. Back over on the near side of midfield to Olivia Fox again. Lob kick now by Maddie Dunlap. Down that near sideline. Back further into the Wooster offensive side. Chased down defensively, however, by Rihanna Lease. Lease shields to the offensive player in Gabriella Signorino. And Signorino now steals it away. Gets her pass off to the left wing. Goes over to Christine Franson. Franson double team. Gets her pass off to Gabriella Signorino along that goal line area near the box. Gets her cross off inside the box, deflected away. Knocked back to the near sideline and rolls across the touch right near that near side corner. It'll be a throw in for Wooster. And for the Lady Generals, it'll be Sophia Mera, the junior, to lob it in. 27 minutes to play. First half, no score so far. There's a short throw to Gabriella Signorino. Back over to Mera. Mera backs it up high in the left. Her pass near the top of the box. It'll be deflected away. Back to the near side. Goes off the foot of Aria Robinson. Now back near midfield. Chased down by Gertz, who intercepts it. Her pass near side. Trying to find Boddicker, but it let her a little bit too far. Goes across that touchline. Worcester's going to have this throw. Maddie Dunlap lobs it in. That's going to be headed the other way by Lydia Weaver. Chased down defensively by Heather Wolf. Wolf gets to it. Her centering pass going to be controlled here by the Lady Generals by Aria Robinson. Knocked down over to Heather Wolf. Wolf keeps it in play. Her pass goes to Sophia Mera. Knocked across the touchline by Hiland and went off the face of Rihanna Lease. It'll be a throw-in for Wooster. They'll have it near side at midfield. Mara lobs it in, short pass. Gets it over to Gabriela Signorino, who keeps it in play down that near sideline. Back near midfield to Mara. Mara gets her pass off. She'll find Franson. Franson will work it to the left wing offensively. Inside the box. Stutter steps now near the goal line area. Nice move. Her shot near the goal. Going to be ricocheted at the right corner of the goalpost. Knocked away by Kylie Lapp now. And finally jumped on top of by Hiland goalkeeper Itzel Guzman. First opportunity today really for Wooster offensively to get a shot on goal, but not able to cash in as they hit that right side goalpost. And now punted away by Guzman across the midfield line. On the Hiland offensive end, but rolls to the other side and sit the other way on the kick by goalkeeper Grace Kostoris back near midfield. Still no score, 25.5 to play first half. Now over to Gabriela Signorino. On the offensive end for the Lady Generals, Franson gets her pass off near side. She'll find Mara high on the left. Mara backs it up to the near sideline. Gets her pass off now over to Signorino. She's double team and tries to control it. Backs it up, now stolen away. Good job by Hiland defensively on that steal by Alex Weaver back near midfield. She's down by Boddicker. There to get to it first, however, Maddie Dunlap for Wooster. Her pass goes to Mara. Mara tries to keep her play, can't do it. Finally rolls across that touch off of Mara's foot, and Hiland's going to have this throw. No score so far, 24-50 and counting in the first half of action. Hiland again came in at 2-1-1 on the season. Wooster, first Division I school, a record of 3-3. And throw from the midway into the defensive end of Hiland is going to be off the hands of Rihanna Lease. Intercepted by Heather Wolf. Now cut off, however, by Hiland over to Kylie Kaufman, who's in now. Kaufman, the senior, has it stolen away by Heather Wolf. Wolf falls down off the foot of Lydia Weaver in traffic. Sent away on the kick now by Kaylin Miller, the freshman who's in as well for Hiland. That ball rolls into the offensive end, giving chase after the ball. Hiland on the left wing to Emily Gingrich. Gingrich works it to the left wing in the penalty box. Gets past the defender. Nice move near that goal line area, but hits it a bit too strong, and it goes across that goal line. They're going to see it's off of Wooster, I do believe, however, and it will be a corner kick for Hiland. Emily Gingrich, I mentioned the sophomore forward, in the game now. Paige Gertz will have the corner kick. She's the senior. Fourth corner kick already for Hiland in this first half. Comes with 23-40 and counting, first half of action, and no score. Gertz to line it up again from that far side of the field. Low lining kick, and bounces just shy of that goal post and across the goal line, so not able to get a foot on it for her teammates, and it will be a goal kick for Wooster. Their sixth goal kick of this first half. Goalkeeper Grace Kostoris will line it up. There's the kick. Lobs it in the air. And goes off the foot of Hiland's Kaylin Miller. Ricochets back near midfield, now corralled by Lydia Mast. Gets her pass off high on the left. Now to Emily Gingrich, who works her pass down to Paige Gertz in traffic. Hiland has it offensively. Gertz's kick knocked down. Sent back the other direction, back near midfield. Intercepted, however, by Hiland's Brendan Coyle. Coyle's pass goes far side, a bit too strong, and it goes across that touch, right past Kylie Lapp, and instead a throw-in will be for Wooster. About 5 yards shy of that midfield line for them on their defensive end. Ball lobbed in the air across the midfield line. Franson trying to get a foot on that ball, but it goes across the touch. Lapp will now throw it in for Hiland. He'll be knocked down by Nadia Leary. And chased down defensively again by Allie Gatchell. Gatchell works it. Gets her centering pass off. Hiland trying to get a foot up, knocked away by Olivia Fox. Now to Franson. Intercepted, however, by Hiland's Kaylin Miller. Miller works it, knocked away from her, however, and taken away on that kick back near midfield by Gatchell. Inside the midfield circle, intercepted by Mallory Stutzman for Hiland. Her pass goes over to Lydia Weaver. Weaver knocks it down inside the circle. Picks it back behind her to Mallory Stutzman, who levels her pass into the offensive end. Knocked down. He's off the foot of Nadia Leary. Sent him on the way on the kick now by Hiland's Lydia Mast to the far side. Emily Gingrich going after the ball. She'll get to it on the left wing. Hiland has it offensively. Gingrich gets her pass off near the top of the box, sent away. On the kick this time by Maddie Dunlap to the far side. Intercepted, however, by Kylie Lapp. Back to Gingrich, left wing. Gingrich had it. Taken away by Allie Gatchell. Staken going right back now by Emily Gingrich to that far side corner. Lobs her kick inside the box. It'll be cut off defensively by Wooster. And sent away on the kick by Heather Wolf near the top of the box. Deflected by Franson. Now to Mira. Mira has it. Works it about 3/4 of the way on their defensive end. Gets a pass off over to Gabriella Signorino. Now back to the midfield circle to Franson. Franson pounds her kick into the offensive end. Going after the ball, Signorino, but chasing it down this time instead was Mallory Stutzman defensively. Her kick deflects across the touchline area on that near side of the field. It'll be off of Stutzman, throw in for Wooster. They'll have it about 5 yards away from that near side corner on their offensive end. Sophia Mera, the junior, will throw it in with 20 minutes, 39 seconds and counting first half. No score so far. Mera now lobs it now to the left wing. Goes to Franson. Gets her pass over to Signorino. Her cross to the top of the box, knocked down. Franson gets a foot on it. It bounces just right to the right of that goalpost and rolls across the goal line. Not able to get a clean shot on that. Good job defensively by Hiland to not allow her to get a clean shot. And it will be a goal kick for Hiland, their first goal kick of this first half. Right at that 20-minute mark, so halfway in, and no score. Brendan Coyle with the goal kick, lobs it in the air, knocked down by Mira, but stolen away by the Lady Hawks to the near side by Kaylin Miller. Miller tries to keep it in play. She does so just barely, gets the pass off. Miller back at it, has it stolen away by Maddie Dunlap. Now finally goes across that touch by Dunlap. It'll be a throw in for Hiland at midfield. Ball lobbed in by Rihanna Lease, bounces to the right wing. Giving chase after the ball, Kate Kaufman. Knocked away from her over to Sophia Mera. Mera has it for the Generals. Her kick at midfield goes across the touch right at that midfield line. And again, Lease will throw this in for the Lady Hawks. No score. 19-19 to go first half. Ball thrown in, intercepted by Mera again. Mera rolls it into the offensive end over to Christine Franson. Franson past one defender. Works her pass off now to Signorino inside the box. Signorino, double team, now backs away from it. Working against Mallory Stutzman. Gets her pass off behind her to Mera. And now rolls it high on the left side back to Franson. Franson spins away from the defender near the top of the box. Looking for some room. Finally gets a shot off, knocked back down, and sent the other way. Intercepted again by Franson on that right wing. Works her shot off near the net and scooped up by goalkeeper for the Lady Hawks, Itzel Guzman. So they'll get another shot on goal for Wooster, their second of the first half. First keeper save by Guzman. She'll punt it away. Bounces near midfield and knocked down by Maddie Dunlap for Wooster. Battling for the ball and stealing it away now, Kylie Kaufman. Kaufman battling now with Signorino. Finally knocked across the touchline by Highlands' Rihanna Lease. And Worcester's going to have this throw. Just into the offensive end on that midfield line area on the near side of the field. Ball thrown in by Dunlap. Knocked down by Signorino. Centering pass to Franson. Back to Signorino on the left wing. Worcester again on the offensive attack. Signorino past one defender, now cut off by Mallory Stutzman. Good job by Stutzman again, who knocked that ball across the touchline. Mallory Stutzman doing her job on that defensive end. And Worcester's going to have this throw in about 10 yards away from that near side corner on the Worcester offensive side. Mera gets a short throw to Olivia Fox. Back to Mera. Now over to Signorino. Back to Mera, who's double teamed, knocked away by Mallory Stutzman. And now intercepted. That time by Araya Robinson. Her pass rolls inside the box. Mallory Stutzman will cut it off. She'll lob it up in the air to the near side of the field. Gets it over to Kylie Kaufman. Kaufman double team. And has it stolen away by Mera again. Kaufman trying to take it back. Now corralled by Maddie Dunlap. Her pass over to Signorino. Knocked up in the air, however, across that touch. She'll be off of the Lady Hawks. I do believe Kate Kaufman with that kick. And a throw in for Wooster. 17 minutes to play first half. And we're still scoreless. Short throw goes to Olivia Fox. Works her pass off to the opposite side of the field. Giving chase after the ball, Nadia Leary for the Lady Generals. Leary keeps it in play and knocks her kick into the offense and tried to find Franson. Instead, Brenton Quayle will get to it defensively. She'll knock it across the touch to stop that offensive attack. But now Wooster has the throw about midway into their offensive end on that far side of the field. 16.5 to play. First half, no score. Thrown into Franson. Franson works it high on the right, double team. Her pass to the top of the box to Signorino, knocked away by Mallory Stutzman again, bounces toward near side. After the ball is going to be Maddie Dunlap, but she couldn't quite control it. Goes off of her foot and across the touch, so Hiland's going to have this throw. First half of that, this first half of action was primarily on the Hiland offensive end. Now Wooster's kind of turned the tables here these last several minutes as they've gotten a little more aggressive on their offensive end. And they've had a couple of shots on goal to show for it, but no goals in all for either team still. Ball lobbed in the air, goes off the head of Lydia Weaver, stolen away by Maddie Dunlap. Sent away on the kick now by Heather Wolf for Wooster inside the midfield circle to Franson. And she has it stolen right back away by Kate Kaufman. Goes there Lydia Weaver, knocked away, however, off the foot again of Marin to the offensive end for Wooster. She's down defensively by Mallory Stutzman. Her centering pass intercepted by Olivia Fox. Fox centering pass goes to Franson. Franson working it past Alex Weaver. Franson still with it. Her long shot near the net goes wide to the left and across the goal line. Went for the long shot just outside of the top of the box. But it will be a goal kick for Hiland, their second goal kick of this first half. Nearing the 15-minute mark in no score so far. Brendan Coyle lines it up, sends it away. Low lining kick. Going to be corralled by the Lady Hawks in that kick by Kate Kaufman to the midfield circle. Works her pass over to Lydia Weaver in traffic. Weaver trying to control it, knocked away from her. And then she's down into the offensive end. With that ball is going to be Christine Franson offensively. Franson to the top of the box. In traffic, lobs it near the net, goes just over the goalpost. Good job by Franson to work that in. Another opportunity here, but just a bit too high. And now a goal kick for Hiland. Their third of this first half. Bren Coyle to line it up. Low kick, bounces over to Kate Kaufman. Now to Lydia Weaver. Weaver works it for Hiland at 3/4 of the way in their defensive end. Rolls it near midfield. Intercepted again by Dunlap. Her pass going to be deflected across that touch. Goes off of Hiland's Rihanna Lease. Throw in for Wooster. Maddie Dunlap to throw it in, just into their offensive end. That lob into Mara. Mara keeps it in play to the near sideline. I believe she was pushed by Lease. Direct kick for Hiland. For Wooster, They'll be their third direct kick of this first half. About 10 yards into their offensive end on that near side of the field. Lining the kick up will be senior midfielder Olivia Fox. No score, 13.5 to go in the first half. Fox with that kick. Lobs it near the top of the box. Knocked down by Mallory Stutzman. Sent away on the kick to the near side. Off the foot of Kate Kaufman. And it'll be cut off by Fox. Fox's pass to Franson, left wing. Now over to Signorino. Lobs her kick wide, left and high over the goalpost. And it will be a goal kick for Hiland, their fourth goal kick of this first half. Hiland had a few chances early on. The Woosters had the opportunities here of late. But neither team has cashed in so far. Scoreless game with 13 minutes to play in the first half. Bren Coyle, low grounding kick this time on the goal kick. Goes to the far side to Kylie Lapp. Lapp to control it, works it down the far sideline. She tried to find Weaver, but intercepted. Knocked down this time on the kick by the Lady Hawks, and the kick by Hiland's Lydia Mast near midfield. Knocked back across the touch, and that'll be a throw-in for Hiland. Throw in back near midfield, knocked down. She's down by Lydia Mast. Centering pass to Brent Coyle. Couldn't control it, fell down, got back to it though. And gets her pass off now to Mallory Stutzman. Stutzman has it on the defensive end. Surveys the field. Now gets the pass off over to Lydia Weaver. Weaver double team. Short pass cut off. And now corralled by Alex Weaver. Knocked across the touchline by Mara. And Alex Weaver will have this throw. Lobs it in for Hiland. There'll be a header back to the near side across that touchline by Olivia Fox. Hiland will throw it in again. 20 yards shy of the midfield line. Now pass at midfield, knocked down. Off the foot of Lydia Weaver. To keep Boddicker, back to Weaver. Intercepted, however, by Heather Wolf. It'll go across the touch at midfield again. Hiland has this throw. Lobbed in again by Alex Weaver. Couple bounces. Header by Heather Wolf. Off the foot of Keith Boddicker. Ricochets off of Lydia Weaver's foot to the right wing. Knocked back near side. Goes off the shoulder of Keith Boddicker. And ricochets to Maddie Dunlap. Rolls her past near midfield, and she's down inside the circle here for Araya Robinson. Rolls her pass back to the far side. Intercepted by Kylie Lapp. Works her kick into the offensive end for Hiland. Sent back across the touchline by defender Nadia Leary. And Hiland's going to have this throw. Lobbed into the Highlands offensive end far side of the field. Gertz's centering pass going to be intercepted. And now corralled by Olivia Fox. Works it inside the midfield circle for Wooster. Her pass to Franson. Franson off to the races now past Bryn Coyle. Working against Coyle. Coyle tries to get in front of it. Instead, getting in front of the ball was Mallory Stutzman, who blocked her at the top of that box. A lob kick by Signorino bounces inside the goal post, the goal area, I should say, inside the box, and a diving grab by goalkeeper Itzel Guzman. Signorino not able to get to that ball before Guzman jumped on top of it. And now Schultz surveyed the field. And she will punt it away. 10:40 to play, first half, no score. Bounces inside that midfield circle, knocked down by Heather Wolf. There to get to it. There's the kick to the near side. She's down by Signorino. Instead, getting the foot on that ball, Alex Weaver, who knocks it across that touchline. Wooster will have this throw midway into their offensive end on that near side of the field. Sophia Mira. That short pass goes to Olivia Fox. Now to Franson. Franson will back it up. In traffic. Trying to work it against Lydia Mast. Now a long kick by Franson goes sailing over the goalpost from the top half of the penalty box area. A little too high on the kick again. It'll be a goal kick for Hiland, their fifth of this first half, compared to 6 for Wooster. At one point, Wooster had 6 goal kicks. Hiland had none. So that definitely has changed here this second half of the first half of play. Bren Coyle to line this kick up. No score, 9:40 to play in the first half of action. Kick by Bren Coyle. Lobs it up in the air this time. Short kick. Knocks it past Lydia Weaver. Intercepted by Fox. Her pass in midfield goes to Maddie Dunlap. Now over to Heather Wolf. Wolf controls it. Short pass goes to Olivia Fox. Rolls it inside that midfield circle. Now to the right of the midfield circle area. Goes to the far side. Over to Lainey Eslich. Knocked back across the midfield line. She's down defensively for Wooster this time. Allie Gatchell knocks it back to her goalkeeper, Grace Castoris, who knocks her kick back near midfield. Strong kick rolls across the touchline. It'll be a throw-in for Hiland. Kylie Lapp to do the honors, it looks like, the junior defender. With 9 minutes to play in this first half and still a scoreless game. Pretty evenly matched between the two teams as Hiland takes on Wooster today. Lobbed in by Lapp down that far sideline. Ricochets back in play to Franson. Works her pass off to Mira. Mira's a whistle blowing, a push called against the Lady Hawks. It'll be a direct kick for Wooster. Their fourth of this first half. 8.5 to go, no score. Ball placed just to the right of that midfield circle. Olivia Fox will line it up. There is the kick. Lobs it near the top of the box. It'll be cut off for Hiland defensively. Mallory Stutzman again knocks it back near midfield to Gertz. Ricochets over to Kate Coffin, who races it across the midfield line. Kaufman's pass rolls into the Hiland offensive end. Boddicker trying to get to it. Instead, there to send it away on the kick is going to be Nadia Leary across that touchline. While Hiland's going to have this throw midway into their offensive end on the near side of the field. Thrown in by Lydia Weaver to that right wing. Knocked down. Boddicker with the foot on it. Her centering pass goes over to Alex Weaver. Weaver working against Franson. Franson steals it away. Works it back near midfield to Signorino. Signorino into the offensive end. Spins around. Pass over to Franson. Intercepted by Mallory Stutzman back near midfield. Now chased down by Emily Gingrich. Trying to weave through the defense at midfield. Gets her pass off. Intercepted by Mira. Now to Signorino. Gets a foot on it. Now working against Lydia Weaver. Centering pass. Knocked down by Alex Weaver. Signorino gets her pass off. Now to Mira. Battling against the Lydia Weaver. Finally rolls across that touch. And it will be a throw-in for Wooster, they're going to say. Went off of Lydia Weaver. Now they're going to say it the other way. Off of Mira, and Hiland's going to have the throw. 7 minutes to play. First half, no score. Hiland midway into their defensive end with this throw by Alex Weaver. Short throw knocked down by Olivia Fox. Knocks it across the touchline. Throw in for Hiland. Inch their way a little bit closer to that midfield line. Now the throw by Lydia Weaver. And another whistle here on that illegal throw. It'll be a throw in now for Wooster the other way. Again, we are video live streaming this contest today on Facebook and YouTube, courtesy of Claxon Communication, the Claxon Communication team of Andrew Dunlap and Emma Merriman on the cameras. Also Lydia Brady and Casey Claxon providing the video for today. And ball into the offensive end. Here's Gabriella Signorino. Her pass goes to Franson, back to Signorino inside the box. Little give and go offensively. Ricochets back to Franson. Franson looking for some room. Her kick knocked down, however, by Alex Weaver. Ricochets back to Franson. And that ball was hit hard off of Alex Weaver. Hiland doing a good job forming that wall near the top of the box. The whistle blown here. The play is stopped. A foul called, I believe, just outside of the box on Hiland. So it'd be a direct kick for Wooster. Their 5th of this first half. Again, just barely outside of that box. Lining the kick up will be Gabriella Signorino, the freshman. And she has been a handful in this first half for Hiland. Clock stop with 6:01 to play first half. Wall formed with 4 players for Hiland right in front of Franson. Waiting for that whistle to make this kick. Now they're saying they'll have to back up a little bit. Will the Hiland wall. Franson will try to lob it over them more than likely near that net. Guzman is ready for it. Here's the kick by Signorino. Lobs it high but wide left and across the goal line. So the little wall formed by Hiland works to kind of misdirect that kick. And it will be a goal kick for Hiland. Now they've matched Wooster with 6 goal kicks in this first half. Under 6 minutes to go, no score. Brent Quayle lobs it away. Knocked down, ricochets now intercepted off the foot now on the kick by Lainey Eslich to the far side. Now corralled by Paige Gertz. Strong kick by Gertz into the Hiland offensive end. Chased down by goalkeeper Grace Christoris. Nobody else around her. She'll promptly knock her kick to the far side of the field. But it bounces across that touch. Hiland's going to have this throw about 5 yards into their offensive end. Kylie Lapp, the junior. Short pass. Kept in play by Gertz to Lapp. Lapp's kick will be lobbed back into the far side corner of the Hiland offensive side, but nobody else around that ball, and it finally rolls across the goal line. So the Lady Hawks are able to get a attack going on that one, and it'll be a goal kick for Wooster, their 7th goal kick of this first half with 5 minutes to go and no score. Sophomore goalkeeper Grace Christoris will line it up. Here's the kick. Low lining kick. Bounces near midfield. Leaping header. Off the foot of Lydia Mass and away on the kick across the midfield line. Intercepted by Kylie Lapp. Now back inside the midfield circle. Taken back away by Kate Kaufman. Hiland back into the offensive into Emily Gingrich. Her pass to Kaufman. In traffic against Olivia Fox, who steals it away. Knocked back the other direction by Nadia Leary. Back near midfield. Finally rolls across that touchline. Hiland's going to have this throw. Down that far side. Kylie Lapp gets it over to Emily Gingrich. He spins away from the defender. Nice move to the left wing. Her kick rolls inside the box to Gertz, but cutting off that ball is Heather Wolf, who knocks it across the goal line. Had to do that to step in front of Verts, who was on the attack. So it will be a corner kick for Hiland. Now up to 5 corner kicks in this first half. None by comparison for Wooster. But so far, nothing to show for it for Hiland with under 4 minutes to go. No score for either team. Paige Gertz will walk it over to that far side of the field. And now the kick. High in the air, better kick this time. Near the top of the box goes a header, I believe, maybe a partial handball there, trying to get ahead on that ball for Hiland. And it'll be an indirect kick the other way for Wooster. Their second of those in the first half. Nearing the 3:20 mark, near the 3-minute mark rather of the first half, no score. Goalkeeper Grace Christoris will line it up.
Coming in for Worcester is number 13, Emily James.
McRoy along the side with you, and Griffin Galehouse back at WKLM Sports Show. Of course, also have this game for you on FM 95.3 and WKLM-FM.com, as well as video live streaming this game, courtesy of Claxton Communications. Ball sent away in the kick back near midfield, knocked down. Olivia Fox now has a foot on the ball for Worcester. Fox works it against Paige Gertz. Works a pass to the near side, trying to find Gabriella Signorino. Instead, stolen away by Alex Weaver. Knocks her pass off to the far side. Chased down defensively by Nadia Leary. Leary gets to it. Her kick goes across the touch. trying to find Emily James, but instead a throw in for Hiland, rather. A throw in to Emily Gingrich. Had a lapse, centering pass. Knocked away over to Franson. Now working that is Christine Franson across the midfield line for Wooster with 2:14 to go. She falls down, but that's because she was tripped up, apparently. And it'll be a direct kick for Wooster. They're sixth of this first half. 2 minutes to play. And they'll place the ball to the right of the midfield circle. No score between Wooster and Hiland. Girls soccer action, the Labor Day showcase from Riverview. Here's the kick by Fox. Strong kick to the top of the box. Knocked down by Stutzman a couple of times. Now to Mira. Mira has it. Gets a foot on it to Signorino. Backs it up. Now knocked away to the near sideline by Kate Kaufman. Intercepted by Maddie Dunlap. Rolls her pass near side. She's down defensively where the Lady Hawks, Lydia Weaver. Her ball deflected off of Signorino, who give chase after the ball. Stolen back, however, by Kate Kaufman for Hiland. Back over to Lydia Weaver. Weaver is knocked away by Signorino to the midfield circle. Gets it over to Aria Robinson. Intercepted by Bryn Coyle now. Her pass goes to the far side to Kylie Lapp. Lapp surveys the field, spreads things out, gets the pass off near the midfield line to Emily Gingrich. Inside the circle to Kate Kaufman. Kaufman backs up her pass behind her to Mallory Stutzman. Stutzman surveys it and she'll lob her pass near midfield, knocks down by Lydia Weaver. Weaver has it knocked away from her by Mira. Battling for the ball with Mira. Now the kick by Mira going to go over to Maddie Dunlap. Over to Heather Wolf. And handball will be the call there off of Hiland. So indirect kick for Wooster will be their third of this first half. 35 seconds to play. No score. Wooster will have this kick. Place it just shy of that midfield line on the near side of the field. Olivia Fox with that kick. Low grounding kick. Off the foot of Hiland's Lydia Weaver. Corralled by Alex Weaver. Signorino steals it away. That ball cut off by Mira. Gets over to Olivia Fox. Down to the final 10 seconds. Signorino's kick. Centering pass. Chased down by Franson. Down to 3 seconds. 2-1, and that will do it. As time expires in the first half, the halftime score, girls high school soccer in the Labor Day showcase from Review. We are scoreless between Wooster and Hiland. Back around the recap of the first half for you after this on WKLM.
If you're thinking about retiring, you probably have a lot of questions. How do you make your savings last? How much should you take out and when? You are ready for retirement, but are your finances? I'm Rob Huvis with Edward Jones Investments in Millersburg. Let's work together to help ensure that your finances can keep up with your own needs over the long haul. You've done what it takes to get there. Now it's time to make the most of retirement. Stop by my office at 212 North Washington Street. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC.
Are you tired of wasting money on your home energy bills? Let Home Siding Contractors show you just how affordable replacing your windows can be. Provia has developed a reputation within the vinyl replacement window industry for having the best features and options. The Provia Endure and Aspect windows are as stunningly beautiful as they are energy efficient, and over time will pay for themselves. Call Home Siding Contractors today to set up your free in-home evaluation by calling 888-725-6619.
Home Siding Contractors.
We all deal with our own challenges, and when that happens, many people turn to faith in order to find the inspiration that they need. That's why the jewelry store has added the faith-inspired Grace Jewelry Collection, designed to remind, inspire, and strengthen you in your daily life. Each is inscribed with either an inspirational or meaningful saying or quotation from the Bible. So if you're looking for something meaningful for yourself or someone else, stop in for the Grace Jewelry Collection at the jewelry store, 97 West Jackson Street in historic downtown Millersburg.
This is Jim Smucker, president of Kime in downtown Charm, Ohio. When you're getting ready for guests to arrive, a natural thing you might do is clean the house. At Kime, we carry the Serena vacuum cleaner. It uses water to catch dust and dirt, which keeps dust from spreading. This is extra helpful if you have allergies. Serena also makes an espresso machine for after your guests arrive. When you think Kime, think lumber plus so much more, including everything you need to build a house and fill it with memories. Visit us at KimeHome.com or stop by today. Share memories this season with Serena. Get yours at Kime, built on trust since 1911.
Are you having ongoing issues with your flat or low slope roof? MEB Systems of Sugar Creek specializes in flat or low slope roofs and has been serving the community and beyond since 1977. Whether it's tracking down or resolving a persistent leak, you are in need of a complete roof replacement, or you have a new build, MEB Systems will strive to find the best solution for you. They believe if a job is worth doing, it's worth doing right. Call MEB Systems Incorporated today at 330-852-4333 and visit them online at mebsystems.com. MEB Systems wishes all Holmes County athletes a safe and healthy season.
Virtually everyone dreams of being their own boss. If you're dreaming of starting a business, let us help you make that dream come true. This is Paula Aron from the Kilbuck Savings Bank. A business startup loan can be daunting, but our lenders simplify the process. They explain the steps and are with you every step of the way. Your goals become our goals as we craft a business loan that's just right for you. Start making your business dreams come true. The Kilbuck Savings Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
At Village Motors, we take great pride in our product, and we have 2 new models in stock that we're very excited about. Hi, this is Deke Miller, and the full-size Ford Bronco has finally arrived. It is built Ford tough, and it just screams Bronco when you look at it. The Jeep Wrangler will now have a great competitor for years to come. It is the real deal, and you need to see it and drive it for yourself. Also, the Grand Cherokee Extended Length L model has arrived. The first third-seat option for the Grand Cherokee, it combines luxury and off-road capability with the ability to carry 7 passengers. Stop out soon to see the Bronco and the Grand Cherokee L at Village Motors in Millersburg.
When it comes to service of your farm equipment, your one-stop shop should be at Buckeye Farm and Garden. In their full-service garage, they can work on any construction tractor, farm equipment, or fleet service. And check out their shop for their selection of construction and farm equipment to rental equipment. Buckeye Farm and Garden will try to get you what you need to get the job done. Whether it's farm equipment, parts, or service, stop by Buckeye Farm and Garden, located off State Route 39 between Millersburg and Berlin. Check them out at BuckeyeFarmandGarden.com or call 674-0456. Buckeye Farm and Garden, your farm equipment connection.
It is halftime at girls high school soccer in the Labor Day Showcase from Review. We are scoreless between Wooster and Hiland. Just a reminder, this game is video live stream as well. You can watch the broadcast with full video on our Facebook page and also on YouTube, courtesy of Claxton Communications, the team of Andrew Dunlap and Emma Merriman on the camera today, Lydia Brady and also Casey Claxton providing the video for today, as well as on FM 95.3 and WKLM-FM.com. As far as the first half numbers, by my account in that first half, Wooster had 4 shots on goal. Hiland had none. 2 keeper saves by the Lady Hawks, none for Wooster. In the first half, Wooster had 6 direct kicks. Hiland had just 1. 3 indirect kicks for Wooster, none for Hiland. While Hiland had 5 corner kicks in the first half, none by comparison for Wooster. And Wooster had 7 goal kicks. Hiland had 6 goal kicks by comparison in the first half. But again, no score between Wooster and Hiland so far in this contest. Hiland came in and with a record of 2-1-1. Wooster at 3-3. Hiland's next game going to be coming up on Wednesday, a home game against Western Reserve Academy for Wooster. They'll be playing on Thursday at Madison. And for WKLM, we'll have boys soccer coming away on Wednesday. It'll be Western Reserve Academy at Hiland. Airtime for that game will be at 6:40 on FM 95.3 and WKLM-FM.com. Again, the halftime score here from Riverview, it is Wooster nothing and Hiland nothing here at halftime. Back with the second half after this on WKLM.
Whether you're shutting down the run or restoring the power in the wake of a storm, it takes pride, courage, and loyalty. At Holmes Wayne Electric, they salute all linemen from the gridiron to the power pole. Visit the Holmes Wayne Electric Cooperative Facebook page as they recognize a lineman of the week each week from our local school districts. Holmes Wayne Electric Cooperative, here for our community, proud to power your life.
Viker Concrete, located on County Road 189 between Benton and Holmesville, specializes in ready-mix concrete and state-approved limestone, sand, and gravel. All mixed styles are available, and you can count on fast, dependable delivery and competitive prices. Viker Concrete has served homes and surrounding counties for over 75 years. Call Viker Concrete today for all your concrete needs at 674-0038. Remember, for quality concrete, it's Viker Concrete.
With unpredictable power outages affecting homeowners more frequently than ever, Generac's best-selling home standby generators are designed to protect your home and family from extended power failures. This is Kerry Taylor inviting you to partner with Millersburg Electric and Generac for a free in-home assessment to identify the right generator for your backup power and financial needs. Power you control with peace of mind from Millersburg Electric, Ohio's premier Generac generator dealer. Call today or visit millersburgelectric.com.
East Homes Veterinary Clinic in Berlin and Millersburg also owns Pampered Paws in Millersburg and the Red Rough Inn in Berlin. East Homes Veterinary Clinic is there for all your pet needs. Whether it is for veterinary services, grooming, or boarding, there is only one place to call. That's East Homes Veterinary Clinic with locations in Berlin at 893-2057, Millersburg at 674-5591, Pampered Paws 674-7297, or the Red Rough Inn at 893-2057. Stop in today.
You can never go down the wrong trail when you go to Millersburg Tire Service. They have the best brands, along with the most experienced tire experts in the area. When it comes to tires and homes in surrounding counties, pick the right trail and drive the Millersburg Tire Service. They've been getting the job done right for 68 years. That's Millersburg Tire Service, located off State Route 39, east of Millersburg. Call 674-1085.
If you're ready to upgrade the outside look of your home, then look no further than Diamond Coat Building Products at MRV Siding Supply. Diamond Coat Siding is built to last, and it comes with a 30-year no-fade warranty and 30 colors to choose from. Stop by on County Road 623 in Millersburg or call 800-524-7436.
Get your siding supplies from the siding guys. MRV Siding Supply.
Many things can cause damage to your vehicle. A deer, another car, or that parking lot pole that came out of nowhere. Regardless, your ride needs to be repaired. And Finish Line Auto Body is the place to go. Finish Line will help pay your insurance deductible. That's right, Finish Line will pay up to $500. You could get your vehicle repaired while paying $0 out of pocket. Call or visit the Finish Line Auto Body Customer Care Center for details. Located on State Route 83, across from Pomerane Hospital in Millersburg.
And just about ready for the start of the second half. Girls high school soccer action again. Scoreless at halftime. Here's begin the second half of play. McRae alongside with you, and Griffin Gilhouse back at WKLM Sports Central on FM 95.3 and WKLM-FM.com. And, of course, also being video live stream for today, courtesy of Claxon Communication Team of Andrew Dunlap, Emma Merriam, and also Lydia Brady and Casey Claxon. You can see a full video of this broadcast on our Facebook page and also on YouTube for this evening as well. Just about ready to get things started. Hiland again came in at 2-1-1 on the season. Wooster at 3-3. Gabe Boddicker will get an opportunity to get this first kick to begin this second half when they blow that whistle. Hiland will be going from right to left offensively in the second half of play. Everyone getting situated here, awaiting that whistle to get things started. Final game of the Labor Day showcase for today. Full day of soccer from Riverview. And there is the whistle. Here we go. Ball sent away on the kick by Paige Gertz, who lobs into the Hiland offensive end. Tries to lead a pass for Alex Weaver. Weaver gets to it. Now to Keaton Boddicker. Boddicker rolls her pass inside the box. Cut off, however. Knocked back down by Boddicker. Sent away on the kick now and corralled by Fox in her centering pass near midfield for Wooster. Chased down by Francis now. She'll work it into the offensive end. Rolls her pass right wing to Nadia Leary. Leary gets to it on a cross opportunity. Her kick can be knocked out by Mallory Stutzman and sent away by Britton Coyle. Good job by Stutzman to step in front of Gabriella Signorino and not allow her to get that connection there on that cross. That ball goes across the midfield line. Here's the kick sent the other way by goalkeeper Grace Kostoris for Wooster. Lobs it high in the air. Bounces at midfield near side. Knocked down by Nadia Leary. Sent away on the kick now by Araya Robinson. Intercepted by Bryn Coyle for Hiland. Her pass goes inside the midfield circle. And got it over to the near side, over to Rihanna Elise, but deflected away. Knocked out again off Elise, now off the foot of Gabriella Signorino. Her kick knocked back to the far sideline. And Hiland steals away on that kick back near midfield. Intercepted, however, by Sophia Mera. Mayor's kick, corralled by the Lady Hawks into the midfield line on that kick by Lydia Weaver. Intercepted by Wooster. That ball goes right past Paige Gertz. Chased back down, however, by Alex Weaver for Hiland on the near side. She'll work it offensively down the near side of the field. Works it against Maddie Dunlap to the near side corner. Dunlap steals it away from Weaver. Low grounding kick, rolls back near midfield, intercepted by Callie Lapp. Lapp has it taken away by Christine Franson. She'll work it back near midfield. Franson inside the circle. Still with it. She'll work it against Lydia Mast. Franson on the offensive end for Wooster. Works it high on the left. Stolen away by Mast now finally. And she'll knock it across that touch. Though in for the Lady Generals midway into their offensive end on the far side of the field. Going from left to right in the second half. Just 2 minutes into the second half. Still scoreless between Wooster and Hiland. Throw in by Eslich. Short throw. Knocked back to the near sideline. It goes across that touch off of Wooster. Highland's going to have this throw. Midway into their defensive end. Ball lobbed in by Elise. Knocked down. Goes across that touch off of Mira for Wooster. Highland's going to have the throw right at midfield now. Elise lobs it. Far sideline. Knocked down by Mira. Intercepted, however, by Kate Coffin. Works it near midfield. Now the pass to the far side. Ball intercepted, knocked back off the foot of Lainey Eslich. Knocked back down and kept in play here on the kick by Mira. Knocks it across the midfield line. And chased down by Elise. Lydia Mass got a foot on that ball, works it back near midfield. Intercepted by Olivia Fox for Wooster. Fox works it offensively and deflected away by Elise. Chased down by Fox again. And now knocked across that touchline. It'll be off of Wooster. Highland's going to have this throw. Still being played on that far side of the field. Midway in their defensive end for Hiland. Ball thrown in, knocked down by Mira. Missed out by Elise that time, trying to get a foot on the ball. Goes after it again, and now works it back near midfield. Gets her pass off. Now to Boddicker. Her centering pass to Paige Kurtz. Knocked high in the air. Here on the kick. And getting after that ball going to be Maddie Dunlap. Stolen away by Paige Gertz. Her shot near the goal, going to ricochet and batted down by a diving goalkeeper, Grace Christoris, and she'll pick it back up. Unfortunately, no other Hiland player around that deflection, so not able to knock it in after that deflection, and she'll get the keeper save. First shot on goal officially by high count for Hiland today. First keeper save as a result by Christoris, and she'll punt it away. Now back near midfield. Gets it over to Alex Weaver. Weaver had it, stolen away now by Dunlap. Back to the near side goes to Nadia Leary for Wooster. She'll work it on the offensive end. Leary working against Bryn Coyle. Coyle steals it away. Her kick goes across the touch toward that near side corner. It'll be a throw-in for Wooster on their offensive end. No score, 35-40 and counting second half. Wooster's going to have this throw. The throw by Nadia Leary. Goes to Franson. Franson along that goal line. Double team knocked away by Kylie Lapp. Gets her pass off over to Alex Weaver. Weaver has a stolen right back away. Off the foot that time of Aria Robinson. Robinson's a knocked down by Alex Weaver. Weaver will lob it up in the air. It goes sailing across the touch at midfield. So Worcester's going to have this throw. Good defensive play by Alex Weaver. And thrown in here by Maddie Dunlap. Both teams very good defensive play today, and that's why they're still scoreless so far. There have been some good offensive attacks by both teams, but stopped by the good defense and good defenders play of both sides. Ball sent away on the kick now by Grace Costoris. In the top of the box. Ricochets back inside that midfield circle. Goes over to Olivia Fox. Fox spins away from the midfielder Kate Kaufman and gets her pass off to the far side. Sent back the other way by Mallory Stutzman. She'll pound her kick into the Hiland offensive end. Strong kick. Chased down defensively by Maddie Dunlap. Working against Paige Gertz. Keeps it away from her. Now over to Allie Gatchell. Back over to Maddie Dunlap. Dunlap's pass knocked down by Alex Weaver, who steals away back to Paige Gertz. Now to Alex Weaver on the offensive end. Lobs her kick inside the box. Trying to find Boddicker. Deflected away, however, by Olivia Fox. Stolen by Paige Gertz now in traffic. And Fox will steal it away again. Rolls her pass to the far side near midfield. Wooster on the attack across the midfield line. There's a pass. Goes to Franson. Franson works it now to the left wing of the penalty box. Inside the box now. Spins way into the top of the box. Past one defender. Working it against Mallory Simpson. Finally knocked away off the foot of Highland's Rihanna Lease, and it goes across that goal line. So it will be a corner kick for Wooster, their first corner kick of the contest. Hiland has 5. They got 5 in that first half, but didn't cash in. First corner kick of the game now for Wooster comes from the far side. And it will be by senior midfielder Olivia Fox. No score. 33.5 to play, second half. Fox with his kick. Lob kick. In the middle portion of that box area, knocked away from Lease. Chased down by Sophia Mera now. To Fox, back to Mera. Mishit that kick, now stolen away by Kate Coffin, back near midfield. Cut off by Araya Robinson. Back to Mera. Rolls her past left wing. Now to Signorino. Trying to turn the corner against Mallory Simpson. That's been tough to do today. And finally gets her kick off across the goal line. And I believe deflected by Mallory Stutzman. She couldn't get around her, but they get the deflection, and it will be a corner kick from that same spot for Wooster from that far side of the field. They're second here in the second half. No score between Wooster and Hiland. Here is the kick. Lobs in the air. Inside the box, header by Stutzman to the right wing goes to Nadia Leary. And Bryn Coyle did a good job. I should say Kylie Lapp got a good job of running to get in front of Leary. And finally ricochets across the goal line off of Kylie Lapp on that kick by Leary. So it will be a corner kick for Wooster again, this time from the near side of the field. So third corner kick and as many opportunities here in the second half for Wooster. Olivia Fox again to line it up from the near side. And the kick. Low lining kick going to be knocked down by Kylie Lapp. Goes right off of her and across the goal line. So it'll be a corner kick from that same spot. Now the fourth corner kick. So now the corner kick's going to adding up from the Wooster side after Hiland had 5 corner kicks in that first half. Fourth corner kick for Wooster. Fox will place that ball down right near the flag. Hand up in the air. And now with the kick. High kick that time. It goes wide right. Does not stay in play and goes across the goal line. So a goal kick for Hiland will be their 7th goal kick of the evening. Each team 7 goal kicks tonight. No score. 31 minutes to play in the second half. Ball knocked there in midfield. Intercepted for Wooster. Boddicker trying to steal it away. Franson gets a foot on that ball. Centering pass knocked the other direction across that touchline. That'll be off of Highland's Rihanna Lease. Now throw in for Wooster. That throw in down that far sideline. Knocked down. Here's the kick back near midfield. Wooster trying to control it. That kick. Centering pass to the far side. Chase down on the kick across the midfield line. Ricochets inside that circle. Wooster with that kick. Going to be knocked down, however, by Hiland defensively. Now ball sent away the kick by Kylie Lapp. Now across the midfield line. Bit too strong on the other end. It's scooped up easily by Grace Kostoris before Paige Gertz had a chance to get to that ball. So Kostoris will scoop it up at the top of the box and survey things before she punts it away. Does so high in the air. Sails its way just to the right of that midfield circle. Header by Bryn Coyle, and I believe we're going to call that a handball on that. Indirect kick for Wooster will be their 4th. Placed that ball just ahead of the midfield circle for Olivia Fox. 30 minutes to play second half, 10 minutes into the second half of action, and no score. Here is the kick, low lining kick to the top of the box. Header by Mallory Sussman, ricochets right back to Fox. Her pass goes high on the right to Araya Robinson, who lobs her kick high in the air. Long kick goes wide right and sails its way across the goal line. Goal kick for Hiland will be their 8th goal kick of the contest.
In for Hiland, number 18.
Matt Cray alongside with you. Griffin Galehouse back at WKLM Sports Central on FM 95.3 and WKLM-FM.com. Of course, video live streaming the game as well on Facebook and YouTube. You can see full video of the contest on this broadcast on our Facebook page and YouTube, courtesy of Claxon Communications. And that being brought to you by Andrew Dunlap, Emmy Merriman, and the cameras, Lydia Brady and Casey Claxon as well today from the Claxon Communication team. Ball rolls back near midfield as play is back underway to Kate Boddicker. Her pass going to be knocked down off of Mira. Corral here for Highland's Lydia Weaver. Try to get it back to Boddicker. Fighting for that ball. Knocks it back near midfield, goes to Lydia Weaver. Weaver works at the midfield. Her pass goes left to the midfield circle. Now to Alex Weaver. Now to Kylie Lapp. Lapp will work it near side. That finally rolls across that touch. Couldn't quite maintain, and it'll be Wooster to have this throw. Hiland coming in at 2-1-1 on the season of Wooster, with a record of 3 wins in 3 losses on the year. Hiland can be playing at home on Wednesday. That's against Western Reserve Academy. Wooster will play on Thursday at Madison in OCC play. Our next soccer contest will be boys soccer on Wednesday, Western Reserve Academy and Hiland airtime at 6:40. Hiland has it on the interception on the kick by the Lady Hawks from the top of the box by Kate Coppin. It goes wide to the left, and it goes across the goal line. So opportunity there for Hiland, but a bit wide on that kick, and it'll be a goal kick for Wooster, their 8th of the evening. Grace Castor, sophomore goalkeeper, to line it up, as she has really throughout the night. And the kick. Lobs it inside that midfield circle. There's a header. Chased down by Lydia Mass to get to it defensively. Her pass goes to the far side. Trying to lead a pass for Lease, but a bit too strong. Rolls across that touch instead. Worcester's going to have this throw. That throw knocked down. Still one away by Lydia Weaver. Weaver tries to control it, gets a pass off in traffic. Knocked down. Lease will work it across the midfield line. Ball finally ricochets across that touch off of Franson. And the throw in for the Lady Hawks about 10 yards into their offensive end, far side of the field. Lob in, knocked down. That pass goes high on the right. Double team here. Trying to get a foot on the ball is Lydia Weaver again. Finally goes across that touch. Knocked away by Wooster. And actually, I'm going to say it's off of a Weaver instead. So Worcester's going to have this throw midway into their defensive end. Still no score, 26.5 to play in the second half. Then header by Lydia Weaver, knocked down, stays on that far sideline. Franson knocks it across that touch, and it'll be a throw in for Hiland.
And for Hiland, number 14.
Alex Weaver will check out for Hiland as Emily Gingrich will be checking in, getting some fresh legs out there. Another offensive player and the sophomore forward for the Lady Hawks. Ball thrown in, knocked down by Fox. Now to Signorino, tries to keep it in play. Leary works it across the midfield line for the Lady Generals. Gets her pass off now to Franson. She'll race it back near the left wing area of the penalty box. Franson has it offensively, past one defender, backs it up. Trying to work it around Mallory Sitzman. Her kick near the net off the foot of Nadia Leary, and she'll deflect it across the goal line. Good job by Franson. Nifty footwork that time to get the ball around Sitzman to get that pass off inside the box. Down Nadia Leary, but her kick wide left and across the goal line. So Hiland's going to have their 9th goal kick of the contest in their 3rd of the second half. No score between Hiland and Wooster. Bryn Coyle with this kick. Low lining kick off the foot of Nadia Leary. Knocks it to the middle portion of the field. Around near the midfield circle to Olivia Fox. Now to Aria Robinson. Robinson gets her pass off. Goes around Emily Gingrich. Knocked down. Back to Gingrich again. And Robinson gets back to it. She'll control it. Knocks it back behind her at midfield. Over to Maddie Dunlap. Lobs her kick down the near sideline. Intercepted again by Hiland. By Kylie Lapp. Lapp's pass goes near side. That'll roll across that touch. And a throw in for Wooster here at midfield. Maddie Dunlap lobs it in. Near side of the field goes to Nadia Leary, who backs it up in midfield. Knocks it back behind her. Goes over to Allie Gatchell, who lobs it there down the near sideline. Chased down by Franson. Franson is stolen away by Brendan Coyle. Coyle's back and pass intercepted by Robinson, who is stolen away to the near side. Now to Emily Gingrich. Ricochets across that touch off of Gingrich's leg. Throw in here for Dunlap for Wooster. Lobs it in. Header by Gingrich. Keeps it in play. Her pass into the offensive pass. Paige Gertz. Intercepted behind her by Heather Wolf. Rolls it back inside that midfield circle. And there is the kick to the far side. Fox will knock her pass to the far end. Over to Signorino. Battling for that ball. That pass on the defensive end to Heather Wolf now. Lines it up, lobs it back inside that midfield circle. Right past Robinson. Intercepted instead by Kylie Lapp. Cut off by Nadia Leary. She couldn't control it. Rolls off of her foot and across the touch. So Hiland's going to have this throw with 23.5 to play. Second half in, still scoreless. Lydia Mass checking out for the Lady Hawks. And trying her way back in, Alex Weaver. Ball thrown in. Header by Emily Gingrich. Knocked down by Christine Franson for Wooster. Her pass goes over to Heather Wolf. Lined up on the kick. And sent away across the midfield line this time by Lainey Eslich. Intercepted by Mallory Stutzman for Hiland. Rolls it inside that midfield circle. And she'll find Rihanna Lease. Lease will work it to the midfield circle on her pass. Gets it over to Kaylin Miller. Centering pass. Now over to Kate Kaufman in traffic. Now back behind her goes to Alex Weaver. Weaver will spread the field. Gets her pass off to the near side to Kylie Lapp. Lapp works it. Knocks her kick to the near side corner. Trying to keep the ball in play. Now Dunlap gets a foot on the ball defensively. Works it near side of the field, working against Emily Gingrich. And ball's finally knocked away on the kick back near midfield. Back inside that circle. Knocked down by Lease, chased down by Highland's Alex Weaver. Rolls her pass a bit too strong as it goes rolling right past Emily Gingrich and across the touch. Throw in for Wooster. Dunlap will lob it in. Short pass will be knocked down by Robinson. Since back behind her, strong kick goes high in the air at the foot of Allie Gatchell. That'll go across the touch at midfield. And Highland now going to have this throw. Midway into their offensive end. On the near side of the field, Gertz will lob it in. Near the goal line area. Kayla Miller getting chased after the ball. Can't quite chase it down, though, before that pass rolls across the goal line, just to the left of that goalpost area. And it'll be a goal kick for Wooster. As a result, their 9th goal kick of the contest, their 2nd goal kick of the second half. Goalkeeper Grace Castoris will line it up, and now the kick. Sails high in the air, near midfield, takes a bounce. And that is a header by Christine Franson. Gets back after it, gets a foot on it now, does Franson to the far side to Signorino. Rolls her pass to the far end. Cut off by Elise. And battling for that ball along with Signorino. Signorino goes down. No whistle. They're going to let that play go. That ball lobbed in the air back near midfield. Chase down. There's the kick. Deflected back straight of that midfield circle now to Alex Weaver. Weaver locks it across that touchline. It'll be a throw in here for Wooster. 20 minutes, 45 seconds and counting. Second half, no score between Wooster and Hiland. That ball lobbed down the far side, ricochets near midfield. Now to Kaylin Miller. Goes a stolen away by Franson. Now to Robinson. Works it to the near side of the field. Now to Dunlap. Dunlap's pass just to the right of the midfield circle to Franson. Franson will work away offensively. Races it in to the offensive end. Stolen away, however, by Brendan Coyle. Coyle rolls her pass near side. Robinson there to step in front of that ball. She'll corral it. Gets right around Emily Gingrich. Robinson's pass goes high on the right. Chased down by Nadia Leary toward that near side corner. Leary working against Kylie Lapp. Her kick. Tight ropes that goal line area, but rolls into the hands of the goalkeeper, and Itzel Guzman for Hiland. She'll scoop it up easily. Nobody else around that ball. Surveys the field. Now Guzman will punt it away. Directs that kick to the far side of the field at midfield, on the midfield area. Knocked down. Corralled now by Lydia Weaver. Rolls it back near midfield. Intercepted again by Fox. Wooster has it offensively to Franson again. Franson controls it to the top of the box. Working against the Hiland defense. Backs it up. Now near that right wing. Gets a pass off. She'll find Nadia Leary. Not before the offsides is going to be called, and it'll be an indirect kick the other way for Hiland, their first of this contest. 19-19 and counting. Second half, no score. Brendan Coyle with that kick. Low lining kick knocked down by Emily Gingrich. Now after it is Alex Weaver. Weaver's kick deflected across that touchline. Goes off the leg of Ryan Robinson, and Hiland's going to have this throw. We'll have it out midway into their defensive end, near side of the field. As Kate Coffin will check out for Hiland. Checking in, going to be Kylie Kaufman. Kylie Kaufman, the senior forward. Throwing in down the near sideline and knocked across the touchline by, I believe, by Dunlap. No, they're going to say it's off of Hiland, it looks like. Throwing in by Dunlap. Header by Kaylin Miller. Knocked down by Emily Gingrich. Back to Kaylin Miller. Stolen back away now by Araya Robinson. Knocks it back down the near sideline. Kylie Lapdowner gets to it defensively for Hiland. Knocks it across the touch. And a throw-in for Wooster midway into their offensive end on the near side of the field. Dunlap looking. I'll say she was throwing it near the midfield line. It was way further down the field than that. Now she'll work her way to the midfield side. Midway into the offensive end, I should say. It's a short pass off to Franson. Over to Robinson. Robinson's kick ricochets back near midfield over to Heather Wolf. Wolf works it near the midfield circle against Kylie Kaufman. Gets a pass off to Robinson, who lobs it into the Wooster offensive end inside that box. And Mallory Sisman will give chase after the ball defensively. Knocks her kick across that touchline on the far side. So Wooster again will have this throw on the far side of the field on the offensive end. 17.5 to go. Second half, no score. Short throw over to Signorino. Gets her pass off. Her out here for the Lady General that time, and Olivia Fox. Her pass goes near side, where Dunlap will give chase after the ball and keep it in play. Takes the ball around Gingrich, intercepted by Bryn Coyle now. Coyle gets a pass off across the midfield line. It'll be cut off again by Heather Wolf. Wolf's pass over to Olivia Fox. She's working it against Kaylin Miller. Gets her pass off to the far side of the field. This time gets it over to Lainey Eslich, who lobs it across the midfield line. Now to Mira. Her kick and cut off by Kylie Kaufman for Hiland. She'll now control it to the offensive end for the Lady Hawks. Kaufman's pass goes right behind Paige Gertz, however. And chased down by Lainey Eslich, who knocks it across the touchline. Hiland will have this throw 10 yards into their offensive end far side. 16.5 to go, no score. Lobbed in, deflected away. Back inside that midfield circle. Worcester has it offensively. A pitch goes to the right wing. Chased down now by Nadia Leary. And offsides is going to be the call. So indirect kick for Hiland. Going to be their second indirect kick of the evening. Bryn Coyle will line it up. Lobs it up in the air. Knocked down by Kylie Kaufman. Stolen away by Olivia Fox. Now to Maddie Dunlap. That ball rolls back in midfield over to Araya Robinson. Robinson backs it up. Her centering pass over to Heather Wolf. Rolls it back to the far side. Finds Lainey Eslich, who works it against Paige Gertz. Now across the midfield line. 15.5 to go. No score. Ball deflected down that far sideline. Finally, ricochets, I believe, across that touch toward that far side corner. And it will be a throw-in, I believe, for Worcester. Looks like it's going to be Sophia Mera to throw this ball in toward that far side corner. Short throw over to Signorino, battling for that ball against Rihanna Lease. Works at left wing, gets her pass off near the top of the box, stolen away. However, by Alex Weaver. Knocks her pass to the far side. That'll finally roll across the touch at midfield. And the throw in here coming up. Play slow down a little bit here. It's being played a little more toward midfield here last couple of trips in the scoreless contest. Ball rolls inside that midfield circle. Corralled by Dunlap. Gets her pass off to Robinson to the offensive end. Robinson's pass right wing. Intercepted by Kylie Lapp. Now past Emily Gingrich trying to get a foot on that ball. She's double teamed. Pass back over to Kylie Lapp. Rolls her pass at midfield. And gets it over to Kylie Kaufman. Centering pass by Kaufman. Intercepted, however, by Wolf. Rolls it back inside the midfield circle. Kayla Miller gets a foot on that ball. The Bryn Coyle. She'll lob it up in the air. Down the near sideline, bounces a couple of times in across that touch. Wooster's going to have this throw. Under 14 minutes to go, no score. And lobbed in, knocked down. Stolen away here by Dunlap. Deflected back in the midfield, now off the foot of Allie Gatchel. Stolen away by Emily Gingrich. Gingrich weaves through the double team on the Hiland offensive end. Working the ball in traffic, gets a pass off. Intercepted by Mara. Her kick stolen back away by Kaylin Miller. She'll find Lydia Weaver. Weaver's pass goes high on the right side, back over to Paige Gertz. Gertz past one defender, still with it. Her kick knocked down, back to the right wing. Lydia Weaver trying to get after the ball. Instead, it'll be Wooster gets to it defensively, but they'll knock it across the touch. Highland has this throw midway into their offensive end on the far side. 13 minutes to play in the second half. Still no score between Highland and Wooster. Been a good battle in this final contest of the Labor Day Showcase from Riverview. Highland already with one win, one tie here at the Labor Day Showcase. This into their third year here. They've had some good evenly played matchups over the years. They kick from the right wing of the penalty box. Sent away by Gertz, but scooped up by the goalkeeper, and Grace Kostoris trying to cut in near that ball. Trying to get a cross opportunity. I believe Paige Gertz was near that ball after the initial kick by Gingrich. Either way, not quite able to get that cross, and the ball sent away on the kick near midfield. 12:19 to go, second half, no score. Olivia Mast has it. Her pass over to Kate Kaufman. Nana Boddicker. Boddiker's pass intercepted by Dunlap. Now off the foot of Alex Weaver. Weaver works it near sideline. Cut off by Dunlap. Gets her pass off to Robinson. Under 12 minutes to go, no score. Wooster has it down the near sideline. Centering pass knocked down by Franson. Her pass over to Olivia Fox offensively. Fox has a knock back the other way by Mallory Stutzman, who knocks away from her. Now to Olivia Mast. Her pass into the offensive end to Boddicker, a little too strong. And she's down defensively by Lainey Eslich, who knocks it across that touch. It will be deflected by Boddicker, so throw in for Wooster here at midfield. 11:30 to go, no score. And Rihanna Lease trying to get the foot on that ball, shielding the offensive Wooster player that time, and Gabriella Signorino finally rolls across the touch, but off of who? We'll say it's off of Lease. And a throw in for Wooster midway into their offensive end. Ball lobbed in. Over to Signorino. Trying to control it again with Lee stolen away. And finally knocked away across that touch. Again off of Highland. And Wooster with this throw midway into their offensive end again. Ball thrown in. The Fox back to Signorino. Near that left wing of the penalty box. Works it inside the box area. Along the goal line, looking for a cross opportunity. That kick going to be knocked down by Brenton Coyle. Ricochets again. Finally knocked across the goal line. And I believe it's going to be off of Highland on that ricochet. On the attack by Signorino. And it will be a corner kick for Wooster. It'll come from the far side. They'll now match Highland's 5 corner kicks for the contest. All 5 corner kicks for Highland in the first half. All 5 corner kicks for Wooster coming in the second half. Olivia Fox with that kick. Lobs into the air. In front of the net. Knocked down by Mallory Stutzman. And stolen away here for the Lady Hawks as they'll work it away from that goal area. Off to the races is Kate Kaufman doing so across the midfield line. Her pass to Paige Gertz. Gertz surveys to get the pass off. Knocked down. Missed it on the kick by Eslich. Knocked up in the air to the midfield line area. That'll be a header by Christine Franson. She'll now get to it to control into the offensive end. Franson with 9.5 to go. Off to the races on the left wing. Gets her pass off to Signorino. Knocked the other way by Mallory Stutzman for Highland back near midfield. Now Eslich gets a foot on that ball. Lydia Mast cuts it off. Now to Eslich. Gets a pass off again to Nadia Leary. Her pass going to be high on the right. Cut off again by Highland. Leary steals it back to the near side for Wooster. Nadia Leary keeps it in play, but now knocks it across that touch. Highland has this throw just shy of that midfield line for them. 9 minutes to go. No score between Highland and Wooster still.
And for Highland, number 14, Emily Gingrich.
Emily Gingrich will check back in for the Lady Hawks. and replacing Lydia Weaver. Here's the throw to Emily Gingrich. Going to be knocked down by Maddie Dunlap. Dunlap backs it up. Pass off behind her. Gets it over to Allie Gatchell. Gatchell works it to the midfield circle. Rolls her pass into the offensive end. Now to Signorino. Nice pass to Franson. Breaks free. All alone inside the box. Franson with that kick. Going to be deflected away by goalkeeper Itzel Guzman. That's a point-blank shot for Franson. And she directed it nicely, but Guzman even better to knock that ball away. So shot on goal for Wooster. They're fifth of the game, first of the second half. Third keeper save by Guzman. It will result in a corner kick for Wooster, their sixth of the contest. Probably the best opportunity for either team all day long was right there. 8 minutes to play, no score still. Here's Olivia Fox from the corner kick. Near side of the field here. Lobs it up in the air in front of the net, and going to be a header high up in the air by Highland's Lydia Weaver, and snatched away off that ricochet by goalkeeper Itzel Guzman. Guzman will punt it away. Back into the midfield circle, deflected back over to Franson offensively for Wooster. Mallory Sussman will step in front of her. She'll get control of the ball. Pass inside the circle over to Kate Boddicker. Stolen back away by Wooster to the near side. That pass goes over to Dunlap. She'll keep it in play. Dunlap's centering pass. Intercepted by Brenton Coyle for Highland. Coyle with 7:14 to go. Gets a pass off. That pass near side over to Emily Gingrich. Gingrich is stolen away by Dunlap. Gingrich will get back to that ball. She'll control it now inside the box. Gingrich looking for a cross. Gets it over to Paige Gertz. Gertz battling for position for that ball. Working against Eslich. Gets her pass off near the top of the box to Boddicker now. Boddicker knocked down by Eslich. To Boddicker. Sliding kick away to the near sideline now for Wooster defensively. And getting after it going to be Araya Robinson, who pounds her kick back into the Wooster offensive end. She sent to the ball. Stepping in front of it is going to be Kylie Lapp. Stolen away from her, however, on the kick by Robinson. Goes over to Christine Franson. Franson has it offensively. She's triple team. Backs away from the triple team and gets a pass off instead. Now Signorino now high on the left. 6:20 to play, second half, no score. Wooster has on their offensive end. That pass to Franson at the top of the box. Looking for some room, falls down, and now knocked away from her. Then they're going to call a foul on Highland. I'm not sure why, because she clearly slipped, lost her footing. That's why she went down, not because she was pushed. But they're going to give a direct kick for Wooster just outside of the box. Seventh direct kick of the contest, their first direct kick of this entire second half. And neither team actually a direct kick this second half before this one. Highland forms the wall at the top of that box with four players. Signorino will have this kick. They'll back off that wall just a little bit inside the box area. Signorino will have this kick when the whistle is blown. 5:38 and counting. Second half, there's the whistle. Here's the kick, lob near the net, going to be to the left corner of the net, and that will be a goal. It looked like Guzman guessed right, and instead the kick went left, high and left to the left corner of that net. And the goal by Gabriello Signorino, the freshman, with 5:32 to play in the second half. And again, I'm not sure, hard to tell from my vantage point, but clearly she had slipped, lost her footing when they called that penalty. So she definitely wasn't pushed initially when she went down. And then they call that a direct kick, and it ends up paying off for Wooster. They get the goal. 6 shot on goal for Wooster for the contest. And their first goal for either team, 1-0 Wooster with 5:17 to play as we resume play here. Ball bounced inside that midfield circle. That's a header by Alex Weaver. Knocked up in the air, going to be off the foot of Nadia Leary. Bounces near side, finally goes across that touch. Header by Kylie Lapp and a throw-in for Wooster. Nadia Leary throws it in. Knocked back to her, gets a foot on that ball. Corralled now by Kylie Lapp. Pounds her kick back near midfield. That'll be off the foot of Maddie Dunlap and across the touch throw-in for Highland. Emily Gingrich lobs it in. Off the leg of Paige Gertz. Stepping in front of the ball, Allie Gatchell. Gatchell working it against Kaylin Miller. Gets her pass off behind her to her goalkeeper, Grace Costoris, who will pound her kick as it bounces inside that midfield circle area. 1-0 Worcester now, 4.5 to go. Alex Weaver gets their pass off. Knocked down by Emily Gingrich. Deflected the other direction by defender Heather Wolf for Wooster inside the circle. Olivia Fox has it into the offensive end. Rolls her pass to the far side to Signorino. Brianna Lease gets to it defensively for Hiland. And rolls it across that touch. Worcester's going to have this, though, with 4 minutes to go. A 1-0 Worcester lead. Lone goal of the contest by Gabriella Signorino. And it came off a direct kick. Ball rolls to the top of the box. Mallory Sisman will get to it. Rolls her pass near midfield. Trying to lead a pass for Emily Gingrich. Cut off instead by Dunlap. Gingrich will steal it back away. 3:40 to go. Gingrich pass across the midfield line. That will be cut off by Gabriella, I should say by Eslich, and across that touch. Hiland has this throw at midfield near side. Emily Gingrich lobs it in to Paige Gertz with 3.5 to play. Back near midfield, goes over to Lydia Weaver. Stolen away now by Olivia Fox. Back to Signorino, back to Olivia Fox. Fox has it offensively for Wooster. Rolls it right wing now to Nadia Leary. Leary toward that near side corner. Gets a pass over to Franson on the right wing. Franson backs it up, working against the Hiland defense. Gets her pass off to Signorino at the top of the box. Now show her pass left wing. Chasing down the ball, going to be Emily James. Knocked away. And now corralled by Kayla Miller for Hiland. Rolls it back near midfield. Intercepted again by Wooster. Centering pass to Olivia Fox. 2:40 to play. 1-0 Wooster. With the ball is Araya Robinson. Rolls it around Emily Gingrich. Gets a pass off over to Nadia Leary. Back near midfield over to Maddie Dunlap. To Robinson. Near side to Mara. Now to Nadia Leary. Leary's kick. Header by Britton Coyle. Ricochets back near that near side quarter and across the touch. Throw in for Wooster with 2:17 and counting second half. And Hiland needs it on their offensive end. Right now it's on the Wooster offensive side. Up 1-0 for Wooster. Ball thrown in. Short throw. To the right wing, the Franson. Franson near the top of the box. Lobs her kick to the opposite side of the field. This time it bounces across the goal line. So Hiland will have a goal kick. Their 10th goal kick of the contest. Their 5th of the second half. 1:45 to play. 1-0 Worcester. Here's the kick by Bren Coyle. Lobs it to the far side of the field. It will be knocked down. And battling for that ball to the far side, Signorino steals it back away. She'll keep it in play for Wooster. Finally deflected across that touch. But that's off the Hiland with 1:26 to go. Lady Hawks starting to run out of time here, down 1-0. Ball still on the Wooster offensive side, now to Franson. Franson, that kick deflected away from the top of the box by Mallory Stutzman. Back to Franson. Chased down by Hiland's Alex Weaver. Weaver works it to the far side. Stolen away from her to the far end. Signorino's pass goes high in the left. Finally rolls across that touch. Off of Hiland with 55 seconds to go. So under a minute to play. Wooster with the ball on their offensive side still and up 1-0. That kick lobbed near the top of the box. Deflected down by Bren Coyle. Sent away high in the air on the kick by Mallory. So some bounces inside the midfield circle. Ricochets off the foot of Heather Wolf. Now corralled by the Lady Hawks with us Kayla Miller offensively for Hiland now. 30 seconds to play. Back to the right wing. To that far side, giving chase after the ball for Hiland is Kate Kaufman. Near the top of the box. Goes to Emily Gingrich. Intercepted by Dunlap. Gertz steps in front of that ball, falls down, gets to it. And knocked it away, chased back down again by Hiland. Now over to Lydia Weaver. Weaver lines up 12 seconds. Her kick deflected inside the box. And stepping near the ball is going to be Paige Gertz, but a diving grab by goalkeeper Grace Costoras. Nice job by Costoras before Gertz had a chance to get a foot on that ball, and time expires in the first half. And inches away from Gertz maybe getting the ball around the goalkeeper, but again, Costoras, give her credit to be aggressive, dive on it before Gertz had a chance to get to it, and time does expire at the end of regulation, and Wooster gets the win 1-0 over Hiland this evening. So Wooster a 1-0 winner over Hiland. Wooster improves to 4-3. Hiland dropping to 2-2-1. Back to wrap it up after this on WKLM.
This is Raleigh Mast. I'm a fleet mechanic with Yoder Lumber Logistics. We are a truckload carrier and broker servicing customers east of the Rocky Mountains. We have a fleet of late model equipment specializing in flatbed and Conestoga freight. At Yoder Lumber Logistics, we take pride in offering our customers fast and friendly service at competitive rates for all their inbound and outbound needs. Give us a call today at 330-893-3131.
With tightening budgets and resources, schools face a daunting task these days, providing young people with all they need to equip them for the years ahead. Denko Marketing in Millersburg urges you to support our students and youth in whatever way you can. Whether it's the giving of your time and experience or donating items for use by educators, groups, or clubs, everyone can make a difference. Denko Marketing of Millersburg hopes you're giving back to the young people of today. Denko Marketing of Millersburg, where the business at hand is the business of home.
The Holmes County Chamber of Commerce and Tourism Bureau is proud to support our local athletes. Our mission is to help our members succeed through advocacy, leadership, economic development, innovation, communication, and maintaining our community's identity. Visit www.holmescountychamber.com.
Come to the Kaufman Realty and Auctions live auction with online bidding on Wednesday, September 8th at 5 p.m. There will be over 125 guns, shotguns, rifles, and handguns, along with ammo and several scopes at the Mount Hope Auction Grounds inside the Dean Beachy Event Center on State Route 241 in Mount Hope. The auction begins at 5 p.m. with online bidding at 5:30. For more information, contact Cliff Sprang at 330-464-5155. That's the Kaufman Realty and Auction live auction with online bidding on September 8th at 5 p.m.
Hi, this is Joel Gauss, and I'm pleased to announce the opening of a second Premier Pharmacy location inside Rody's IGA in Millersburg. That's 2 locations to serve Holmes County even better. Most insurance, including all alt care and primetime plans, will be accepted immediately during our soft open. Don't wait until your next doctor's appointment to start experiencing the Premier difference. We can easily transfer your active prescriptions from whatever pharmacy you currently use. That's Premier Pharmacy in Berlin, and now also in Millersburg, your community pharmacy.
Beachy's Auto Care and Truck Center continues to offer the convenience of 2 great locations on US 62 in Winesburg and on County Road 201 in Berlin. The Winesburg shop will take care of heavy-duty truck and fleet customers from 7 a.m. to midnight, while the Berlin facility will repair auto and light trucks from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Contact them in Winesburg at 359-5421. Or in Berlin at 674-6970. That's Beachy's Auto Care and Truck Center in Winesburg and Berlin.
Stop in all this week for these great deals at Rody's IJ Marketplace. Hi, this is Scott Rody, and we have beef loin boneless New York strip steak, $9.99 a pound, Gerber's boneless skinless thighs, $2.99 a pound, and seedless watermelon for $3.99 each. We also have pork spare ribs, $2.49 a pound, Johnsonville brats and Italian sausage, 2 for $7, Nathan's all beef franks, $3.49, and whole pork shoulder, $1.99 a pound. Don't forget to call 674-7075 for meat, cheese, and party platters at Rody's IGA.
Are you tired of wasting money on your home energy bills? Let Home Siding Contractors show you just how affordable replacing your windows can be. Provia has developed a reputation within the vinyl replacement window industry for having the best features and options. The Provia Endure and Aspect windows are as stunningly beautiful as they are energy efficient, and over time will pay for themselves. Call Home Siding Contractors today to set up your free in-home evaluation by calling 888-725-6619.
Home Siding Contractors.
It is the final girls high school soccer and the Labor Day Showcase, the final game of the Labor Day Showcase at Riverview 4 today. And Wooster defeats Hiland by a score of 1-0. It was scoreless throughout the entire first half and for most of the second half, in fact. And not until 5:32 to play in the second half, it was a foul called on Hiland as Gabrielle Signorino, she kind of slipped, kind of lost her footing there, and then they end up calling a foul on Hiland on that play. So somewhat controversial from that standpoint, but then that allowed Signorino, as a result of that, they get a direct kick just outside of that penalty box, and she cashed in to her credit as she found the left corner of the net. They get the lone goal of the game for either team at that 5:32 mark, and Wooster hangs on to get the 1-0 win over Hiland for the contest. For the game, Wooster had 6 shots on goal, Hiland had 1. Hiland 3 keeper saves, while Wooster had 1. Wooster had 7 direct kicks. Hiland had 1 for the contest. Wooster with 4 indirect kicks. Hiland had 2. Wooster had 6 corner kicks for the contest, all coming in the second half. Hiland had 5 corner kicks, but all 5 corner kicks for them came in the first half of play. Hiland had 10 goal kicks in all, while Wooster finished up with 9 goal kicks for the contest. But again, Wooster with that lone goal by Gabriella Signorino, and they win it 1-0 over Hiland. With the victory, Hiland improves for Wooster with the win. They'll improve the record of 4-3, and their next game will be on Thursday at Madison in the OCC. Hiland with the loss, they'll drop to 2-2-1. They'll play next on Wednesday at home against Western Reserve Academy. For our next contest on WKLM, it'll be boys soccer on Wednesday. Western Reserve Academy is at Hiland. Airtime on FM 95.3 and WKLM-FM.com will be at 6:40. Game time is at 7 o'clock. You can check out our broadcast schedule, our soccer broadcast schedule on our website at WKLM-FM.com and click on the On-Air tab. Now, pretty much wrap things up for us from girls soccer action from the Labor Day Showcase and Review. I want to thank Griffin Galehouse back at WKLM Sports Central, and also thanks to our Claxon communication teams as well, providing the YouTube video feed today for YouTube and Facebook. The Claxon communication team of Andrew Dunlap, Emma Merriman, and also Lydia Brady and Casey Claxon providing video for today as well. Now, wrap things up for us. Again, the final in girls soccer action from Review, it was Wooster 1 and Hiland 0. So long, everybody.